welcome back. Where it takes two
to Taylor.
And it's me, your boy, Sean Taylor, and my beautiful wife,
Brittany Taylor.
Alright, so today, guys, we're going to talk about finances. So, one of the main reasons that there is divorce in a lot of marriages over in the United States is because of finances. A lot of people kind of put all their eggs in one basket, or they come to a situation where their house broke. So, that's one thing we're going to be talking about today. Alright, I'm going to have my beautiful wife lead off.
So, one thing that we learned during our marriage counseling was one of the topics was finance. And when you're in a union, your finances have to be aligned, and you have to have that open communication as well as trust. And I say that because you got to be able to be aligned on who's paying what or where your finances is going, so that you don't end up house broke or your significant other becomes frustrated or upset with you because of your spending habits or where your finances are going.
And let's kind of piggyback on a few things here. So now let's talk about that. All right. So let's say you was trying to be there for your wife. You trying to kiss her and hold her and show that love so you can have that intimacy. But your electricity cut off. Make it kind of hard. Make it a little hard. Make it a little hard too if you sit there thinking like, yeah, I'm about to take baby out. We better go to the mall. We better spend a block over here at the mall and go buy some things, and car repo. Look outside and the car getting taken away. That stuff right there will obviously damper a relationship. Another thing too is like, let me kind of go back over what house broke means. House broke in general is like when you put all of your finances and your rent or mortgage is way above all that. So let's say if your mortgage is $1,500 and you only get paid $2,000. So that means you only got $500 to pay your electric bill, pay your internet, you want to get internet, pay a car payment, pay car insurance, pay your cell phone bill, then your clothes, shoes, gas, groceries. It's so many bills out there that can kind of hamper, and a lot of people put themselves in positions where it's really hard for them to even survive and even enjoy life. You can even, you spend all your time at work, so you can't even spend time with your significant other. You can't even spend time with your family because all you do is working, just trying to get the bills paid, or you just ain't paying the bills and you get nowhere to live.
So, just know that never happens here. He's traumatized from his past.
You understand? So when I was a kid, when I was over living, my first time moving out, let me tell y'all. So back in 2008, I know that's a long time for a lot of people. It's 2024. But in 2008, I moved out, right? So my mama tell you, she was like, he thought he was all that, he moved out. I never moved back ever home with mom's. But I moved out, right? And I ended up getting this place. So it's my own place. I was excited. I got my own 1 bedroom. I was enjoying everything. But let me tell you, bro, when I say I ate bologna sandwiches all the time, I had a peanut butter jelly sandwich for breakfast. I had a bologna sandwich for lunch, and I would top it off with some good old 2-day spaghetti for dinner. Look at that good fresh. I used to either put some sugar in that spaghetti. I say sugar, they all looking crazy right now. Put some sugar in that spaghetti. I put some cheese in that bad boy. I would even get some Ritz crackers, crumble them bad boys up, sprinkle on that plate. I'll be eating that spaghetti for 3 days straight. It was just, that's how I was living for a long time. I was surviving, but I was living. So it's just.
That's his definition of house broke, guys.
That's my definition of house broke.
For us,
ramen noodles every day.
I haven't ever experienced that.
She's from Avon, y'all, so she don't understand the struggle.
That's not true, but I can say that I seen a financial counselor at a very early age, and I thank God for my financial counselor because she got a hold of me at a very early age. I was living on my own. I was a single parent. I was a student. I was working full time, and when I first met her, I kind of felt like she was strict. She was structured. Now that I go back and think about it, because I would always just, every time Kroger's would have a special, I would go buy groceries, and she's like, "Why do you need to keep going to Kroger's for you and this baby? Quit going to Kroger's." So for us, finances are very important. We are very structured when it comes to our finances. I'll be very specific when we built our home and we closed in 2018, we built our home on one income.
Yep.
We did not put it in as both of our incomes together because, one, things can become very rocky with your employers nowadays.
Yeah.
But two, we always wanted to make sure that we had wiggle room, but just the importance of being able to still afford everything off of one income if something was to happen, or even if we needed to transition jobs where we took a pay cut, we both could go get regular jobs and still afford our lifestyle and afford our bills and afford our home, our children, or whatnot. So that's something that we are very structured on. Me personally, there's been this huge debate on Facebook about, I guess you could say 60-40, 50-50, or the man pay all the bills. Me personally, that's a no for me. I do not believe in my husband just going to work every day, 5 days a week, or how many ever days a week, and he's just giving all his finances to take care of the home. It doesn't work that way. Because I am his wife, we are as a union. I work just as well as he worked. Say that we wasn't a union, and I'm gonna have to pay the bills. I mean, what I'm gonna tell my kids, I have to make sure that I have a roof over my head. I have to make sure that I have food in me and my kids' mouth. I have to make sure that I have reliable transportation, gas, insurance, everything else that comes along with it. So why would I expect for him to go to work and pay all the bills and I just get my money and spend it? It doesn't work that way.
And that works piggyback too. And I don't expect her to do all the housework. So she works and she makes her money too. So what it look like that I'm working, I come home, I sit down and be like, pull out my newspaper. All right, honey, my dinner needs to be right here on the plate. No, I don't work like that. We take turns. She probably cook on Monday, I cook on Tuesday. As she's cooking, I'm washing dishes. Yep. So as soon as she finishes a plate, it's going right over me. I'm washing dishes, and vice versa. I'm cooking, she's washing dishes. And also it comes like, let's say for example, even like toilets. Well, we're blessed enough to have 3 bathrooms. We got one for a knucklehead, one for the wifey, and one for me. So we kind of keep our bathrooms clean for our own like sanity. But when we stay in an apartment, we just share. Yeah. Like one day she does it one week and I do it next week. Yeah. And we always kind of just share it, and we share everything. And that's what it is, because you're in a partnership. You're in a union. You're in a joint relationship. All these words, that means together, that you do all these things. Yeah. I don't got a dictionary. I can't keep on using different synonyms for together. But that's what I mean. Everything you do is together. You build a relationship. You build a life with someone. That means, like I said, you're building your home with someone. You're building your family with someone. Even your finances. Now, I'm not saying that you got to go and get a joint bank account. Is it useful? Yes. Let's say you have your money and that person has their money, and you put like each money together in bills in the joint account. That could be useful. That could be something you guys can work on. Or be that you just have that trust like me and her have. She does her side of bill, I do my side of bills. She never gotta walk in here and there's gonna be a pink notice on the door saying that you better get evicted. That will never happen. I would sell my kidney before that happened. I ain't about to be embarrassed. And then same thing for her. I ain't gonna lie. If I walk in the house and electricity go out, I'm a straight teaser. I'm gonna be on her head. I'll be like, that's crazy. I thought we paid this once a month. I don't know what happened inside this house that now I can't even see my face at nighttime. I'll be teasing on the head, but she's always on top of her business, so I never have to worry about that.
And the same with him. I don't ever have to worry about anything. He's responsible. He takes care of his part. That's why we work very well together, because we're that union. But also it goes back to one of our main talking points, having that communication. You have to be able to communicate to be able to be successful in your relationships. So
I don't mess around and get a shirt that's gonna say communication, compromise, and conversation, and put like emoji eyes on there or something. I would probably give you some shirts made for that, because that's just like everything we do falls, like I said, in those pillars for us. Everything we do.
Yes.
So I would say,
and I would definitely.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, honey bunny.
I would definitely say try to have savings as well. So that is going to be really big. So for us personally, we do save, and so we have our emergency funding for backup if something was to happen. But also we love to travel and to do trips and to entertain our kids. So we try to do funds for that as well. So just having that savings put up We like to save every check. If you can save once a month or how often you can save, I would recommend trying to save, because having that savings put up is very important, but also can allow you that flexibility to enjoy your marriage or even your family as a whole whenever you take trips and travel and do different things.
Yeah. So I would say, like, that allow you that one-on-one time, because even what we do is that we put money to the side for me and a wife to do every 2 weeks to go have dinner together. That means that we put money to pay someone to babysit or whatever it takes. We want to make sure that we can at least spend one-on-one time. Because one thing you hear me say all the time is that you cannot choose your parents, you cannot choose your kids. You can definitely choose the person you want to spend your life with. So make sure you always take that time out and spend that one-on-one time. That's why, like I said, I always put money down to make sure that every 2 weeks, at least bi-weekly, we going out together somewhere. Let it be just to a bar, or just to go to Applebee's, go get drinks together, or we want to really splurge. We go over to, like, what's that place called? Oh, Real Crisp. That's like only during the Devour in Indy. So that means like everything's half price. Cause I don't know about y'all, y'all may be rolling dough, but Real Crisp money is like, that's about 2 months savings for over here. You know what I'm saying? we gotta get some bills over here. We can't be out here hitting Real Crisp every day. That's not, that's what she wants. I'm down for, but brother man ain't got no pockets falling out here. I ain't balling like that.
Don't listen to him, y'all, because he's the one that introduced me to that lifestyle. So therefore, he done it. So
I was trying to make sure I'm that guy. So if she chooses to leave me, I make it hard for the next guy. She gonna be like, so how come we ain't going to Ruth Chris? And he gonna be like, Ruth who? Who is Chris?
You ain't never going nowhere, and neither am I. So that ain't even a subject.
But like I said, let's kind of go back over the talking points. Just make sure you guys are being very, very precise with y'all guys' finances. Again, need to sit down, go over a budget, and see what exactly all your money is going to, how much money that you can actually save, and always make sure that you always have enough money. I call it dumb money is what I call it. A section of money that you know is going to get splurged on anything. Let it be something random like the kid needs some new shoes or some new clothes or something like that. I always call it dumb money. Or I don't know, need an oil change, or suddenly the car breaks down. Just make sure you guys are always putting some money down for finances, okay? And like I said again, if you got time to worry about all your finances, you'll never have time to worry about your significant other. So this makes sense. It's just a good talking point. But other than that, thank you guys for being with us. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and always follow us over on TikTok and on YouTube.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
And as always, it takes two
to Taylor.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.